Welcome back, Sneaky Ninjas. We're here with some more space engineers, and we're going to do some stuff. Now, off camera, I got this finished up a little bit more. I also dug that down. That's where the door is going to be held. Basically, what's going to happen is once we get the resources, we're going to get a piston, and believe me when I say these pistons are giant, like they are massive. But that's what's going to happen is we're going to, as soon as we get the resources, we're going to build a little, like, blast door there. And it is actually called a blast door, which is pretty cool. So, I also cut up a bunch more off of the station over here. There was another meteor shower, as you can tell. Seemed to be fairly common. And this is going to be pretty cool. So, what we're going to start on is we're going to do new small ship. And we're going to rotate it out that way a little bit. There we go. That looks good. And we're going to hope and pray that the meteors don't hit us from here. So, construction component. Yes, it does help if you have the materials to build something. To actually build that something. Anyway, let's go ahead. Plop that down right there. And go ahead and start building. Now, what I like to do is I like to build my ships up off the ground a little bit, then build forward a little bit. Whoops. There we go. And then what I like to do, and this is something you need for all of your ships, is a cockpit. There we go. Now, we're going to need interior plates to build that. So, why don't we go back here? I know we're going to need a bunch of these, so let's go ahead. Production. Interior plates. Let's make like 200 of those. Oh, shoot. There's already some in there. Okay, we're not going to do that. Let's make 10 displays. About 100 reactor components, which we're going to need silver for, so we will need to go get some silver. We're also going to need... Actually, let's not do that. Let's just do this. Let's say we need a small reactor. Okay, so we need one reactor component. We're going to need... Now, the way I'm going to design this is it's going to use one large thruster. And let's see. 5... No, 10, 12 of these, so 12? Or that's 10? 12. Perfect. Now, the thruster components and the reactor components are going to need some silver. This just needs gold, so we should be good on that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stack these all up. I'm going to put this at the back. And everything else at the front. Now, that's going to craft those up for us, and I didn't grab what I needed. That's cool. So we're going to put a bunch of these away, because we're not going to need a whole lot. And I'm going to grab some of these, a couple of those, a few of these. Wait, how are we making thruster components? Oh, because we do have a little bit of platinum. That's cool. Alright. So what else do I need? Interior plates. There we go. Perfect. Business shipment. That we're gonna eventually we're gonna build a fighter and we're gonna go take down one of those. It'll be pretty interesting because those things travel pretty fast and they're kind of hard to do stuff with. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna build this cockpit up as far as I can. Okay, I need 5 more computers. Let's go ahead, tell our little assembler back here. Production. Build some more. Go away! I'm trying to do work here. Whoops, no. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so now we've got more computers. Ooh, this will be the first test to see if it actually hits us or not. I seriously hope it won't, though, so we'll see. Now, the other thing we're going to need on this ship, since it is going to be a mining ship, is drills. Now, and actually, you know, on second thought, let's make this a drone. So we'll be able to control it remotely from basically anywhere. So what I'm going to do is go in here. We're going to need remote. This is basically just a computer. So what I'm going to need to do is build this up a little bit higher. And boom, remote control. Go ahead, build this up. Perfect. Now I'm going to build these out from here a little bit. Those are going to be like our arms for the drills. Come on, get on there. There we go. Now we are going to have to weld all this up, so I'm going to need to be careful. And as you can see, these drills are pretty big. So which side do I want? I feel like that's good. No, it's not. Okay. So we're going to need this to go one more out, and I'm going to place it like this so that it looks cool. Ah! If I could figure out how this thing works. Okay, let's see. Insert. Page up. No. Okay, and now we're going to want home? Yes. There we go. If you guys don't know what I'm trying to reference, it's the little cube up in the right-hand corner there. I'll point to it in the video. And the insert, page up, home, and delete and page down are all buttons I can use to rotate. Now, I personally don't like it, but that's just me, so take that as you will. And then, okay, so what I'm going to do here to make sure it's still connected to that and doesn't go floating away, so I'm going to put that there. Grind this down so that that's still connected, but I'm gonna go ahead and rotate this like so and get our drills in place. So also you can place drills on large ships and stations, but we'll worry about that later. So let's go ahead. How do I want to do this? So there's one on the very back there. See if I put that there. Yeah, let's do this. So I'm going to place these. Wow, I'm so bad at rotating. This here, that can go there. And then, darn it! There we go. And what button do I press here? I'm pretty sure it's page up. Yes, perfect. There we go. So now we've got all of our drills on there, and that's going to do a bunch of work for us. And let's go ahead. We're going to need a way for these things to transfer their stuff around in the small ship. So what I'm going to get are some conveyor tubes. So we're going to want small conveyor tubes for now, but we may end up using large conveyor tubes later. So I happen to know that these can connect up. Whoops. Like so. And then that'll be cool. So why don't we get these welded up real quick? Okay, I'm going to need some steel tubes, looks like. Yeah, just some steel tubes to finish these up. There's those. Oh, more steel plates. Cool. So let's go back, grab some more steel plates. Steel plates, tubes. We're going to need some small steel tubes, so I'll get those crafting up. Okay, that should be enough for at least one or two. Probably just one. And let's go ahead and get these all put together. Perfect. Small steel tubes. Those should be just about done crafting now. Okay, small steel tubes. Perfect. That's great. It's good stuff. Alright. Let's go ahead. weld the rest of that back up and fly up here. Weld the rest of that. And there's our drills. Looks like an angry ship, if you ask me. So, that looks pretty cool. You know, I'm thinking that we may want these two drills closer so that the computer there doesn't get hit or eaten or any stupid shenanigans like that. So, let's go ahead and move that closer. And see, as you can see, as soon as I took that off, this conveyor here is now free floating because it's not connected to anything. Which I really don't like doing, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so that's that. That's that. Okay, now our computer looks much more protected, and I think this should work a lot better. Let's go ahead, weld these back together. Normally this would take a decade and a half because it's not that fast at welding on regular speed or realistic speed or whatever it is. So now what we're going to need is a conveyor. Now these are multi-directional conveyors which don't exist in real life. So, well, maybe they do, I don't know. So basically what these will be able to do is take any item from in there. You know, I wonder. Let me try something real quick. Sorry, I totally lost my train of thought there, but what I'm going to try... There we go. Alright, so now if I was to grind this one off, this should not be free-floating, right? No, it's not. Okay, so that will actually make our lives much, much easier. So let's go ahead and do that on all of these. Whoops. There we go. There's that. This and that. Go ahead, grind this down. And we'll just put conveyors on the back side of this instead. Conveyor tubes. There we go. Perfect. There they are. There's one. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's two. There's three, and my siblings are being irritating. Hold on. Wait, no, no, no. Okay, they're leaving. Good. Okay, there's that. There's that. There's that. That's connected there still. Perfect. And go ahead, grind this down. Welcome back, Sneaky Ninjas. Sorry about that. Don't know exactly what happened there. I tried redoing it, and it didn't change anything, so I'm not entirely sure what went wrong there, so... But anyway, we're back, so... I got us caught back up to where I wanted us to be at, so now that we've got that, let's go ahead and start on our conveyors. Let's go ahead, get those all put into place. Bam, there we go. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and start, if I can rotate these properly, I mean... Okay, we have it there. Alright, there we go. There we go. There we go. And one more. Boom. There we are. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that we'll have a... Let's see. Let's go into here. Let's do... I don't think we want to do a large cargo container yet, because those are really big, so I'm going to go ahead and build us a medium cargo container. And that will be... Let's go ahead... Build this out. Whoa... build this out to here for the time being. I don't know why I put that there. That was stupid. Okay, so now let's get rid of that. And let's go ahead, weld all these up real quick. Because if we don't, we'll be in trouble. Now, don't worry. There is a way to paint the ship, so it won't be gray forever. I just got to figure out how to use the paint option. I know there is one. I just don't know how to use it, so we'll see how that goes exactly. All right, now that should be all welded up. Get these welded up real quick. All right, there's that. There we go. Now we've got a front end of a ship. That looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead, go into this one. And, oh yeah, okay, let's see. Where do I want this? Let's go ahead, put this right there. Yeah, that looks good. Cool. Now we're going to go into here, get that conveyor. I'm going to get that conveyor. The conveyor. There we go. Much better. Awesome. There we go. Perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and weld these up again. Awesome. There we go. And weld this up. Now I'm going to go ahead, place one more conveyor right there. So now all of our drills should be able to automatically export, well, except this one that's not done. I need small steel tubes for that. But all the drills should, once this machine, good grief. Once this ship is done, it should be able to just automatically export into this inventory here. So right now I can just go ahead and throw stuff in there, but we're not going to because that's wasting space. So I want a spotlight, and that is basically just going to light up the area in front of us. So let's go ahead and get that spotlight. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to put 2 of these on here because they are pretty good. If I can get in there, maybe I can go in through here. You know what? Let's go ahead and take this drill down for just one moment. We're going to need to go in there and get some stuff, though. There we go. 2 spotlights. Perfect. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Go sit in the chair for a moment. Alright, done sitting in the chair for now. Let's go over here. And how do I want this to look? Let's do it like so. There we are. There we go. Now, thrusters, once I get to them, are going to be kind of complicated, so I'll try and explain it in detail as best as I possibly can, but there's only so much I can do, unfortunately, so bear with me on that when we get there. Gonna weld these up. There we go. Just a little bit of extra armor to keep the ship ready for anything. Also, we're gonna need, whoops, no, not that. This and this to make it look very cool. So I'm gonna go ahead, rotate this around. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and then we're gonna do the opposite on this side. Basically, it just makes it look kind of cool. So I'll worry about aesthetics later, maybe off camera or somewhere where you guys won't have to watch me be a doofus trying to make the ship look cool. So, there's these ones. Let's get that one in there welded up. Get those ones welded. Welcome back, Sneaky Ninjas. I apologize yet again because the game seems to like to crash a lot today. I don't know why. I don't know what's happening or if I'm doing something wrong that the game really doesn't appreciate. I don't know. But we're back. Hopefully I can get about 10 more minutes out of this because we're right at that stupid 7-minute mark. 7? Oh, I'm so stupid. 13:23? I don't remember. Shoot, 20! Good grief! That 20-minute mark, that magical 20-minute mark there, so... hopefully soon I'll be able to get this all finished up. Now, the one other thing that this ship is going to need is called the connector. But I was stupid, and no, that's wrong. I didn't think this through. I am going to need to reconnect this up, down... oh, that's not welded. Let's go ahead and weld that up real quick. There we go. Now I should be able to take this down. I really don't want this disconnecting because it doesn't have any power, which means it would just fly off into space, essentially. So, that would be very bad. Now, let's go ahead. I want to put this here. Needs to go one more out. Okay, there's that. The one thing I am going to want to put in here is a battery. Let's go ahead. Battery. There we go. And so long as this is connected to the ship, it will continue to gain power. And this is going to be quite expensive to make, so we're going to have to wait on that for a little while. Let's go ahead and weld that up right there. And basically, the battery is just... oh, motors, okay. I can do that. The battery will just store power, and once it's filled with power, it will... sorry. Lost my train of thought there. It will stop taking power, and the ship will run off of battery power. And once it's out, it'll charge up again, start using the reactor's power. Basically, just extending the life of our